before I forget. I told Dee it's kind of crazy at my house, Jay. So
it's crazy here too.
Is it really?
Yeah, my father-in-law is coming to bring us a table that he built. We're painting today. We're still trying to fix up our house a little bit. So
do y'all have a house? Did you buy a house?
Yes. We closed on a house at the end of June.
Oh, how exciting. Cool. All right. Well, I'm not going to keep y'all forever because we are all super busy. But I'm going to just talk about the things that I posted about in our challenge tracker thing. So I can't upload documents into the challenge tracker thing, which frustrates me a little bit, but I'm going to send you the things that I need to through our Facebook Messenger, or I'll just post them like in our team page or something. So the first thing, okay, first of all, I want to pray. Like, I want to pray with us first, because I pray for you guys a lot, but I don't do it like audibly a whole lot. And I really feel like I should be doing that more. But let me say a prayer before we get started. Okay. God, thank you so much for these beautiful ladies and for this opportunity to talk to them. Thank you for their heart and for their willingness to learn and to show up and just to work really hard, God. And I know that you will bless them for that. And God, I pray that we would always, always, always keep you first in our business, that we would invite you in, that we would do it with our hearts focused on you and on people, and just trust you to help us to grow and to encourage one another. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. So, Milo, I'm working, okay? Go ask Daddy. Go ask Daddy. No, Milo wants to wear blue jeans. It's like 100 degrees outside. They're going fishing. He doesn't like the tall grass. So,
What are you putting?
Leading with the coaching. Okay, let me first say, y'all probably thought, well, she's nuts. Like, she told us we're going to just push to Emerald group, and then she's like, it's okay if you don't hit Emerald. But, like, I want you guys to know that, like, in this business, we're going to do a lot of pushes. Like, I'm going to push you guys to reach for goals. But if you don't make them, you know, it's not the end of the world. It just means that you just got to try again, try something different. I have pushed for so many things and fallen short so many times, but I learned something each time. And so, like, as brand new coaches, you guys are brave to say, yeah, I want to push for Emerald in my first month as a coach. Like, I mean, hats off to you. Like, I think it was like month 3 before I even thought about it. But the reason I offered this for you guys, because I see the potential there. You guys are way more brave than I was as a brand new coach. And I'm just really proud of you. And I know that you guys are going to help a lot of people. You already have. So I want you to get to Emerald for you, for your business, for your income. And that is why I decided to do this. So push to Emerald. Leading with the coaching opportunity. Honestly, my first go out now. My first suggestion is start with family and friends. Like, if you just want to get to Emerald and you want to get there fast, like, I mean, honestly, just ask your best friend, ask your sister, ask your mom. You know, if you want to sign your husband up and you can do that, do it. But I would just start with people close to you, people that you know will support you, that will drink Shakeology, and, you know, at least long enough for you to get some more coaches, you know, signed up under you, and that, you know, you can trust. You know, I would even use those people to practice talking about the coaching opportunity. You know, say, hey, can I present this opportunity to you, and just let me kind of practice, and, you know, tell me what objections you might have, and it'll help you if you want to do it in conversation online, or if you want to do it in person. I don't talk to a lot of people verbally about coaching until I know they're really interested. You know, I don't get on the phone with somebody until they have, you know, they respond regularly to my messages, or they say they're going to that sneak peek event, or, you know, like, I don't, because I don't have time. Like, I don't have time just to sit around and talk about coaching with just anybody that wants to. I want, you know, people that are serious. And so I would start with friends and family. That is definitely my first suggestion. Did I end? Oh, I thought I hit end the meeting. Switching customers to coaches. Now, I know that you guys, like, a lot of your customers are new. Does anybody have coaches that maybe signed up a few weeks ago? What is today? August 27th. Do you have anybody that signed up like even 2 or 3 weeks ago? Maybe? Or are they all newer than that? Okay. One of the biggest things that I have done to put coaches under me is, like, as my challengers, they're like a good week out before they're their Shakeology is due to ship out, I send them a message, and I'm going to share a document with you guys. And it basically, there's some scripts in it, but it basically just says, hey, you know, your Shakeology is about to ship out. I know you love it. I'm so thankful for your participation in the group, and I know you want to keep going with this. I wanted to remind you that you could get the 25% discount off of your shakes, and this is where I'm telling you to lead with the coaching opportunity. I would not skip over it and just say you can become a discount coach. I would say if you love this and you want to think about coaching with me and maybe helping pay for your Shakeology or helping a couple people next month in our next challenge group, I would love for you to do that. But if you don't want to, if you just want to keep going and drinking your shakes and save 25%, you know, we can switch you over to a discount account, a discount coach account. And a lot of people are like, yes, I want the savings. Like, you'll be surprised at how many people are like, yes. And so that's what I did in the beginning. And I still do that a lot. You know, if I know somebody really likes their shakes and they need to save the money, I will do that. And so I've got some scripts for you guys for that. But right now, you're kind of not there yet. You don't have a challenge group that's ending. You don't have challengers who are close to their 30-day mark. And so, like, that's why I say start with family and friends. Start with people that are close to you, people that you can talk to about it. People will have objections. People will have objections about coaching just like they do about joining a challenge group and spending money to sign up. So that is, I really want to encourage you guys to start talking about coaching. And I'm going to make a video for you guys. And actually, there's another one that I'm going to post in this little push group. But I'm going to make a video for you guys about talking about coaching. And it sounds way more overwhelming and complicated than it is. But I mean, talking about coaching can be like sharing something that you read in your personal development. It can be sharing a challenger message. You know, Jade, I know you posted, you shared one with me the other day that you were talking to her about talking about the people in your challenge group. You know, but I always ask permission, obviously, before I share something they say, or if I share a video or a picture that they post. You've got to ask their permission. But most people don't mind, and you don't even have to tag them. But you know, like a lot of times, I'll just type out in a post something that they said and say, you know, this is from a current challenger. This makes me so excited to be a coach. You know, it's just so fulfilling. I can see God using me in this person's life. And, you know, I just love coaching. So it can be personal development. It can be sharing a story from somebody else. It can be, I mean, I hate to talk about money, but, you know, like, Thursdays are payday for us, and I don't care if it pays for your cup of coffee at Starbucks or something. You know, I mean, like, people, if you want to get people interested in actively coaching, like from time to time, you know, talking about the income is kind of necessary, and I try to do it in a non-sleazy way. But, you know, I definitely, you know, eventually as you guys grow your business and it gets bigger, you know, it's okay to talk about income. You just kind of I don't like share numbers or, you know, like that one I did the other day about pay for our mortgage. That was like, that was hard for me. That was really hard for me. But I've done them before where, you know, like if you can snap a picture of your groceries and say, you know, my Beachbody check paid for my groceries this week, or it paid for my utility bill, or it paid for me and my husband to go out to a really nice dinner or something, you know, whereas before we used to have to stop and say, oh, can we afford this? Or, you know, we used to put stuff on the credit card and we don't want to do that anymore. You know, you can talk about it in those ways and it's not creepy or yucky. And those are objections. I mean, that's kind of like handling objections or, you know, and you can talk about maybe some time management tips or, you know, just maybe how you pray over your business. Those are all coaching posts. It's just talking about coaching. But from time to time, you know, I do those just like I do a challenge group ad, I do a coaching ad. And I totally get it. If you guys are not there yet, I'm not going to push you to that because you obviously are just in your first month. But use that event. That's one of the biggest things that I want you guys to do this weekend is to use that event page. Are you guys out? You both have that link. You both said you're going to that one, right? Mm-hmm. This weekend of coaching. So all you have to do is you can either copy the URL and share it on your page or share it privately with somebody that you're talking to, or you can use the invite button. And I think you should be able to just select people to invite to that event. And don't just invite them and walk away and wait for them to do something. Just like with the challenge group event, I will invite someone and I'll follow up. I don't care if you just invite 2 people to it, but like think about 2 people this weekend that you think would make great coaches, that would be interested in it, and that just might be willing to listen, to learn some more. And use that event page, invite them to it, and then follow up with a private message and just say, hey, I invited you to this event page. My coach and our team is hosting next week. We're just going to be talking about coaching. It's something that I've just started, but I really, really love. It's very fulfilling, and I really want to help as many people and just share this opportunity with people. And you were one of the first people that came to mind. And give them a compliment and say, if you're interested in learning some more, just click going to this event, and we can put them in that closed group that I created. And then we're doing that live call on Tuesday at 7:00 p.m. I'm going to do it. If you can't be there, that's fine. But if you want to share that link with the people that you're in conversations with, that's one way to find working coaches. But again, it's okay if you just focus on discount coaches, because you just want to get to Emerald basically for the referrals and for the cycle bonuses at this point. And, just to show that you're moving your business forward. So those are one of my biggest tips. I would definitely, one thing, just don't skip over talking about coaching and go straight to your next challenge group. Like, I would definitely be talking about coaching in some ways, even if you just start out small. And 2, well, no, I was going to say you could share that event thing in your challenge group, but I wouldn't do that. Quite honestly, I want my challengers to know that I'm focused on their fitness, and that's what the challenge group is for. But I've heard some coaches do that, but I just don't do that. What questions do you guys have?
Okay, so let's say we sign somebody up for a discount coach. What's the deal as far as, like, do they pay for the coach office and all that stuff too?
Yes.
Okay.
Even if they're a discount coach, and I have an image I'll share with you guys too. Even if they're a discount coach, they still pay the monthly coaching fee unless they are military. Now, if they're military or veterans, it can be them or their spouse, whoever. They waive those fees. They actually waive the $40 sign up and the monthly coaching fee. They just have to submit their papers. They're working, their papers showing that. But yeah, and so this image that I have is, let's see if I can find it, but it is just it breaks it down, like the cost, and I don't know if I can find it. I'll send it to you guys. But it shows it, like, shows their discount, what they pay monthly, and still shows their savings over like a 6-month period, I think, or maybe a year. But it's, even with the fee, they still pay. I mean, they still save about $25 a month, just like you. I mean, you know. And I tell them, if they ask why, and I just tell them that, even though you're not working the business, you still have this website, and it's a good way to tell them too, if you decided to work the business, kind of plant that bug in their ear if they say no, and just say, if you decide to make a little bit of extra money or help pay for your Shakeology, you'll use that too.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good idea, because, let's just say somebody sees that what they're doing or whatever, and then you could be like, look, you have this website, you can just refer somebody to it. If you tell them about Shakeology and, they want to buy it, just give them your link or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, and you can help them do that for sure. Yeah. But switching current customers to, okay, so if you're still talking to people about like challenge groups or whatever, and you feel like it's somebody you could just say, hey, would you sign up as a discount coach when you buy your challenge pack? You do the same thing in the Coach Mobile office. You just choose to sign up a new coach instead of a customer. But if you've got somebody that's switching from a customer to a coach, you can still do that in the Coach Online office, and you just go through the same way. You can sign them up with a challenge pack or just the $40 fee through the Coach Online office. It's not hard. Yeah. Do y'all have questions about that?
Yeah, where do you go in the Coach Online office to do that? Because I
meant Coach Mobile. Coach Mobile.
Oh, okay. So okay.
This.
Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah, sorry. I said Coach Online office. Yeah. Hold on, let me log in.
To cancel their other order?
Yes, I always tell them, definitely cancel your current order of Shakeology unless, sometimes people, their husband drinks it with them or something. But yeah, right there, you just choose to sign up as a coach, sign up a new coach. Yes, and definitely tell them just to message customer service. I always tell people to use that online chat. I just send them that link for the live online chat because that's the simplest thing to do. And just say, chat with them and say, I need to cancel my current order of Shakeology, and then they'll sign up as a coach if they're signing up with a challenge pack. So if they sign up, if they switch from a customer to a coach and they do it with a challenge pack, you get another 2 points. But that's all the challenge or all the Success Club points you'll ever get on that person. But their volume, and after someone signs up as a coach, you don't make commission off of what they order anymore. But their volume goes towards your cycle bonuses, and which in the long run, that volume is more important than that $25 you would make every month off of them.
Okay. So let's say we switch them to a coach and they don't sign up with a challenge pack, but they'll get the $40 fee, right? Or the $40 charge.
Yeah.
And then do they have to do anything as far as switching their Shakeology at that point?
No, it just continues. But if they sign up with a $40 fee and they bought a challenge pack, you will refund that to them. Okay, you can tell them that. Let me show you what that is. Hold on. Yeah, let me show you what that is. Share your screen. So you've got forms in your Coach Online office. Under my business, my forms and documents. This one, fill out the online request form under Challenge Pack free coach enrollment, and you just put in, let's see, their coach ID, their name, their email address, and then the date they originally ordered their challenge pack. And so, if they choose just to pay the $40, you just say, well, I'll have it refunded, and they'll get that back in their account after they pay it. But most people that I have that switch over with the challenge pack, one, because they can get essentially another workout program or a 3-day refresh or something for $10. And I also tell them, I don't usually tell them that actually, that after you become a coach, you can't buy a challenge pack anymore. But because it's the same savings essentially. But I usually tell them, when you finish the 21-day fix and you want to try something else, I would go ahead and, get a program when you sign up as a coach, and you can save it, do it later, you can give it away, or you can do a 3-day refresh or whatever, it really is to their advantage to sign up with another challenge pack. Especially whenever everything is on sale for $140. So I definitely suggest that. So just remember that as you guys are, as your challengers are coming to their 30 days in the next month or so. Does that help? Anything else? Trying to make sure I covered everything. I know that's kind of a lot for a short call, but definitely I would use, ask friends and family, make a list of people that you think you could talk to about it, about drinking Shakeology, about doing, joining because you could still, if you sign people up with a challenge pack, you can still add them to your challenge group, because especially with that health bet, they'll still have their stuff in time for the health bet to start if they order it this weekend. And so I would definitely, let people take advantage of that as well. And then just use the event page and invite people to that coaching call. And I'll tell you, don't be discouraged. Like for my first year as a coach, I invited people when I started doing my own business opportunity calls. Like I would do them and nobody was there, but I still did them anyways. Just I practiced and I recorded them, and I could share that video later with people. And so, but don't be afraid to invite people to that, because honestly, you're offering people something that's really great, and you have to remember that, and you have to fake that confidence that you don't have yet. But coaching is awesome. It's awesome. And we have a very strong team. I really see God doing things here. And why not invite somebody? They can say no, and they might decide to later. I've invited lots of people that said no and decided to later. So, but that's all I got. Cool. Okay. We all have a happy Saturday, and we will talk again, I guess, Monday night, maybe. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Bye.